Okay, hi everyone. This is Julie, and this is my week 25 update. Today is Friday, so that means today I am 25 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And it has been a crazy week. Let's see, I'm going to try to kind of explain this as fast as I can because it's kind of a long story. Well, let me just start. Okay. Alright, so, on Sunday, I was actually 24 weeks and 6 days, because my weeks turn over on Monday. You know, the day started out, just fine, you know, like a normal day or whatever. You know, we got our taxes done, like whatever, we went out to lunch, I went to Applebee's and I got their chicken tenders. Like, nothing else really sounded good except like chicken tenders, which of course, you know, are fried, fatty, not good for you, comes with french fries, whatever. So not good for you at all. So, and if I didn't mention it in another video, I have had gallbladder trouble before, so keep this in mind. So anyway, everything was like whatever. So yeah, we had lunch probably, oh, it was a late lunch, early dinner, kind of like around 4 o'clock. We came home, you know, we hung out for a while. I ended up actually falling asleep, and when I woke up, it was, I don't know. Well, I stayed up for a while, but by the time I woke up again, it was maybe like 8 o'clock or something. And I had also had blueberry muffins here. That I got, and I was hungry when I got up, and I didn't feel like eating the rest of my chicken, so I had a blueberry muffin also. And so let's see, I don't know, I'd say about 8:45, so about 45 minutes after I had my muffin, I was sitting there on the computer, and I felt like I was going to have heartburn coming on. I was like, oh man, and this is going to be bad or something, which I was like, this is so weird. I didn't have anything spicy, you know, whatever, like nothing too acidic or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, if I'm going to have it, I might as well just try to stop it before it gets too bad. So I went ahead and I took 2 Tums tablets. And I hate Tums. Like, I hate it. Like, any pill that I can't swallow, I hate. It's awful. I cannot stand it. And any liquid medicine, too. I just, ugh, ew, ugh. It's so gross. But anyway, so I had that, and I just had this like pain in my chest. It was like pressure just on my chest, and I had had this before. I think I mentioned it in another vlog, but I didn't do anything about it. And I had told my doctor about it, and she said next time it happens, do something about it. So anyways, so I have this pressure on my chest, and it is spreading like around to my chest, to my right side, underneath like my ribs, and kind of spreading back into my back and shoulder blade, kind of going up, and you know, just this whole like area. So, and it just started to hurt so freaking bad. Like, I was hot, I was dizzy, I was nauseated, and I thought maybe I was nauseated from the Tums, because sometimes like stuff like that makes me freaking sick. And so I told my husband about it. I was like, oh no, this is gonna happen to me again. You know, I cannot go through this again. Like, I cannot do it. And so I was leaning over our counter, just standing up, because laying down just made it worse. So, you know, I was standing up, I was leaning over the sink, you know, I had my head down like this, and my husband's like rubbing my back and whatever. He was like, you know, just breathe. And I was like, I told him, I was like, I cannot breathe. There's like a weight on my chest and whatever. And so then I started to throw up like massively, like all in the sink. Like, I knew there was no way I was going to make it to the bathroom. So that was horrible. and like I rinsed out my mouth and I was like, we're going to the hospital. Like, I cannot do this. Like, this pain was unfreaking bearable. I swear I was dying. So anyway, so we go to the hospital, and basically, to make a long story short about being in the hospital, we go into the emergency room. They basically tell me because I am past a certain point in my pregnancy, I forget what week they said or whatever, but they said, you know, if there's a possible complication or whatever, it's just procedure to send you over to the family birthing center. So I was like, oh shoot, you know, like panicking. So, you know, I try to tell them I can walk even though I'm in terrible pain and I'm hyperventilating. But anyway, so they just had me sit in a wheelchair and they pushed me to the family birthing center, and there, which the nurse takes over. She can see that I can't breathe, you know, and she pushes me into a delivery room, and at that point I just lose it. I start bawling, whatever. They strap the thing around your stomach for, you know, baby's heart rate and all that stuff. She takes my blood pressure first thing. She didn't tell me what it was, so I knew it was bad, you know, and she ended up telling me later my blood pressure was like, woo, like skyrocketing. But then, of course, on the other hand, I was all, you know, hyperventilating and whatever, and she ended up taking it later after the pain kind of dulled down some, and it was a lot better. But anyway, and so it just happened to be when I was in the hospital, they had 2 emergency C-sections going on. So long story short, I ended up not even seeing the doctor. The nurse told me that she talked to one of the other doctors, but he didn't come in to see me. They didn't draw my blood. They didn't test my urine. Nothing. And I don't know. Because if it was truly my gallbladder acting up, if they would have taken urine or blood, they would have seen I would have had elevated bilirubin levels. And it was so irritating that they didn't even send the doctor to see me. I understand that they had 2 emergency C-sections to do, and that's like important, you know, and after a certain point the pain kind of dulled down a little bit, but that's still, I feel like I still should have seen a doctor. Not that the nurse wasn't great, because she was, but still, on the other hand, like, if you went to the hospital, it's obviously for an important reason. So I don't know, but she comes in, you know, of course, after she takes like a history, updates all your information and all this kind of crap. She basically said that the doctor thinks that I was having like a gallbladder attack / really bad heartburn or whatever, and so she gives me this medicine, and I don't know what it is. I wish I would have been paying more attention, but it was liquid, and I was totally grossed out by that, but it was a small amount, and it smelled like Sweet Tarts, but it did not taste like Sweet Tarts at all. She basically told me I should take it like a shot, so I was like, whatever. And it came in like in this container that reminds me of like restaurant coffee creamer, except it was like bigger around, like it was like quarter size around instead of like tiny around. Oh my god. But like about 20 minutes after that, like the pain was just, it was pretty much gone. I was like, woo, that's way better, you know. And she said, excuse me, she said whatever that medicine does, supposedly it dries up all the extra acid and whatever in there. And so she told me that for the rest of my pregnancy, I should be on a low-fat, no added spice diet. And spice doesn't necessarily mean spicy food. No added spice, just like an excessive amount of spices in general, whether it's you know, cinnamon, garlic, you know, name your spice. So I was like, oh, great. So plain things. And she said even salads, like the dark leafy, like the kind of lettuce that's actually nutritious for you, can actually act up too, because it's harder to digest. So anyway, so that was very hectic, and all this week I've been having like weird like feelings of like almost having the hiccups, except not. Like I might hiccup like once, or kind of, I almost say like I have a hiccup, because it's like you're like, you know, and then it's like nothing, and then you're like, why did that just happen? Like, I don't know. So that's been weird. I mean, other than that, I mean, I've been following the diet, you know, and it's been difficult at times because this whole pregnancy I've wanted, you know, pizza, burgers, like that kind of thing, and so it's kind of hard. But, you know, we're making it work. We're having, you know, baked chicken for dinner, and like last night we had spaghetti, which I was a little nervous about, and with garlic bread and stuff, and it was just fine. And I mean, I've had soup, I've had grilled cheese. Like, I've been like just taking it easy, because like all day Monday and part of Tuesday I was like afraid to eat anything. Ugh. But anyway, so my next appointment with my doctor is going to be for my 28-week labs, and something different that my doctor does that a lot of doctors don't is that my doctor does not have you fast for your glucose test. And so I kind of like that, because I feel like if I don't eat like every, you know, 2 to 4 hours usually, or if at least like a small thing, like maybe I'll have like one slice of toast, you know, like kind of like that, like I feel like I'm going to be sick, you know, and I don't know, but I eat in smaller portions like throughout the day. I've been doing that for a while. I'm just kind of grazing throughout the day, but anyway. So that is that. So I'll have my glucose test on March 9th, which is actually going to be my sister's birthday. I have my baby shower date set, and that will be on March 31st. So that'll be really exciting. Let's see, Valentine's Day was Tuesday, and that was good. I did get a little irritated with my husband though, because I kind of expected to have like my card and like whatever else he decided to get me like in the morning, because I had his Valentine's Day stuff ready for like a while. Like, you know, and of course I'm not working right now, so anything I buy him is pretty much like with money that he's earned. But anyway, no, I had gotten him a card, and I don't know, I got him like some donuts or like chips or just like something small like that, but he appreciated it. And of course, you know, it was the flavor I don't like. Like, I don't really like barbecue chips, and he loves them, so I got him some barbecue chips. And I'm pretty sure I got him donuts too, or maybe I got him donuts a different time. I don't know. But anyway, so that was good. And he ended up just, when he came home from work, I know he had to stop at the store just because I know he got home later. So, but he stopped at the store. He got me these really pretty purple flowers, and he got me a nice card. He got me pretzel M&Ms, which I think are just amazing. I love pretzel M&Ms. And he got me chips and dip, except he got me the wrong chips, which is okay, I guess. He got me sour cream and onion, which I'll eat, but they're not my favorite. I really love the cheddar and sour cream with French onion dip. But anyway. Oh, and macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad. But anyways, so that has pretty much been this week. We do have a couple of more things for the baby, like this box right here is stuff my sister dropped off today. I did go to Target today also, and I got him 2 pairs of pants that were on clearance. One was on clearance for $3, and the other pair of pants was on sale for $2.50. And I got him in 6-month size, and I also got him a mobile. I have one on my registry that I'm going to take off because that doesn't actually match, but I could not find the matching mobile for the bedding set that I registered for, which if you watched my What's on My Registry video, the bedding set that I did register for, it said on the Target website that it was online only, and it said the cost was like $61 or something like that. I actually saw it today in the store that's by my house. We had 2 Targets. Well, no, our city actually has 3 Targets that, no, actually 3 or 4 Targets that I know of And so the one that's right by my house, it had it in the store and it was $50, so it was $49.99. So it was $10 cheaper at least than what the website said. I almost bought it right then. But I texted my sister and I assume she'll probably tell my mom, so if either of them plan on getting that for me, it's in the store. But anyway, I bought the matching mobile, and I'll do when I do my belly shot, I'll show you, but this video is probably getting long. But anyway, so yeah, I was really excited to see that. And then I got my hair cut, not much, I just got my layers trimmed up, and I did box color my hair the other day. If you remember, I did have those blonde highlights, and my roots were getting like super long, and it was just annoying me, and I kind of wanted to go back to one solid color, so I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, my roots growing out and whatever. And plus when the baby comes, it's just going to be just easier, because I know I probably won't have the time or money to go get my hair done or whatever. So I covered it up. I did miss a few spots that I keep finding more and more, and I'm like, oh crap. You know, but I'm probably gonna wait another week to recolor it, because coloring your hair is pretty damaging. But anyway, so yeah, got my hair cut. And I actually, the only reason why I went to Target today is because I had to wait about 40 minutes to get my hair cut. But yeah, I went to Great Clips because they had their $5.99 sale going on, so I was like, woohoo, yeah, cheap haircut. But anyway, so that's it. I will show you my belly, and then I will show you the mobile that I got. Alright, so, oh yeah, this video is long. A lot to talk about though this week, I suppose. Okay, so here's my shirt down. Maternity pants, not maternity shirt, because you can tell this belly man part is hanging out. I almost wish I would have gotten these pants in a size smaller, so that way they would have actually stayed where they're supposed to. But I just feel so fat, like, but whatever. Ugh, itchy. Okay. So there it is. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name too. My belly button. I have a pretty deep belly button, so it probably won't pop out, but yeah. So there's this side, and there's this side. So, yeah, I don't know. I can kind of see. Well, I can't looking down this way, but if I look in the mirror, I can kind of see a definition of where my hips are and how the belly kind of starts to go out like this. But anyway, there it is. And I'm gonna just go in here and get it out of the box. I also got my husband some shoes for his birthday, so that's coming up. Okay, here it is, Musical Mobile. It plays Brahms' Lullaby, you know, birth to 5 months or whatever. That's what that's gonna look like. It matches like identically. I believe it was, does it have a price back here? No. I don't know. I believe it was about $25, I think. So there's that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'll tell you his name super quick, so if you've been a trooper and watched this video, you'll know his name for sure. You could see it for like a second on the screen for my what's in my registry video. But anyway, his name is Benjamin Matthew. Benjamin, I had a dream a long time ago that I had a boy and his name was Benjamin. But anyway, so yeah, Benjamin. And Matthew is my father-in-law's name, so Benjamin Matthew. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys are doing good, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.